Hello everyone, welcome to Glitch Gaming. We're going to play some Panda Zoo today, and we're going to learn about pandas. We're going to do some Panda Park. Here we go. The Panda Zoo.
Ah, pandas. They're my daughter's favorite animal. I think it's fair to say that if ever there was an animal which has captured the public's imagination, it's pandas. Oh, well, that's assuming you ignore cats and dogs, obviously. It'll take more than a cute bear to knock them off of the top spot.
What? Pandas are great.
Oh, but did you know? Thanks to the incredible conservation work that's being done in China and around the world, pandas are no longer endangered. Amazing! That said, they're still considered vulnerable. So,
That is great
this
work.
zoo is extraordinarily lucky and honored to be part of that conservation effort. It really speaks to our reputation, a reputation that you're going to be in charge of maintaining, along with all the general maintaining too. I really can't tell you how important the welfare of those pandas is. Oh wait, I can. It is vitally important. The eyes of the world are on you, my friend. Although, perhaps more pressingly, the eyes of Nancy are on you too.
Yeah, Nancy's going to keep us in line.
Welcome to China. This is Bernie's brand new Panda Celebration Zoo. So new, in fact, that it's not quite finished, but we'll deal with that later. First, let's take a tour of the zoo.
Wow, it looks really nice. So we got, I guess that's the main entrance there. So people come in here. They choose which direction they want to go. The architecture is really nice. We got some little tiny exhibits here. Let's see, what's in this one? Diamondback rattlesnake. And in this one, giant desert hairy scorpion. Okay. Well, and they really like it. They're really excited. I mean, what's not to like? Are there any over here? Oh, there's some over here too. Let's take a look at what these are. In here, we've got a poison frog. And in here, we've got a giant tiger land snail. Oh, you can see him. There he is. There he is. Look at him. He's just there, just having a ball. Okay. Well, what else do we got? We've got some bridges that go over to some places. What is in here? We've got Japanese... Oh, I don't know how to say that. Look at him. Okay. That's nice. That's nice. Oh, we got some greater flamingos here that love making a mess. And, ooh, look at this thing. Look at this. This is cool. It's like a little terrarium of some kind. It's really nice. That's sitting on top of some snacks. Some snacks. Always gotta have some snacks. Okay. And we've got a bunch of other things over here too. Alright, we'll check those out as we get to them. Let's go ahead and take a look at this first
Obviously,
enclosure.
the giant pandas are the main attraction for this zoo, and luckily for us, we have one which was born just a few days ago. Let's go and have a look at it.
There's a baby. There's a
Go on,
baby.
don't be shy. Select the panda cub.
Well, I would love to if I could find him. He's blending in so well. Is he over here? Let's see. There we go. Ooh. Look at him.
And
Look at
click
him.
on the camera to enter animal camera mode. Oh, doesn't it just warm the cockles of your heart?
He's so cute.
Cute. Did you know that giant pandas, or Ailuropoda melaleuca, if we're being formal,
Gesundheit.
are the only entirely herbivorous bears? They can actually eat up to 38 kilos of bamboo
Oh my
a
goodness.
day. Not that surprising, given that they'll spend up to 14 hours a day chomping away. I don't imagine this little fluff ball has that kind of appetite yet, though. Oh no. I just got word from one of our keepers that a sable antelope was placed into a habitat without going through quarantine first, and that they're displaying signs of disease.
Quarantine. Uh-oh.
We'll have to move them into quarantine to stop the infection from spreading to the other animals.
That hits a little close to
To
home.
do that, go to the highlighted habitat, find the infected animal, and then select them to bring up their information panel.
Is that this one?
Good. Now click move and then transfer them into quarantine. I've highlighted the quarantine facility in the zoo for you.
Oh, I see. Let's zoom out for a second. Ah, there you go. Quarantine.
Oh, phew. That's
All
a
right.
relief.
Send that guy along.
Now that we've stopped the infection from spreading any further, we need to build a vet
Oof.
surgery so the antelope can be treated and then returned to his habitat. I've already highlighted where I'd like you to build it, so why
All
don't
right.
we head over there?
Staff and vet surgeries. Let's see. Quarantine, research center. Oh, I see. There's specific ones. There you go. Vet surgery. Okay. Let's move it around here. All right, let's do that. Let's make sure it aligns nicely with the road here. And let's bring it up just a tad more. Let's do that. There we go.
That's the job.
Good.
Vet surgeries play a very important role in a zoo, as they're the only places that vets can treat the animals.
I have a
Once
feeling.
there's room for the antelope, the vet will pick them up from quarantine and bring them to the surgery. Yes, diseases can spread through a habitat quite easily, especially if the water inside it isn't being cleaned regularly. As it happens,
clean the water.
I just got a report that one of our water treatment facilities has broken down, and the water in the flamingo and saltwater crocodile habitats has gotten dirty.
Ugh.
I've highlighted the water treatment facility for you, so you should go and check it out.
So this thing here.
Click on the water treatment facility to bring up its information panel.
Oh, look at that. It's broken.
Yes, I don't think you need a degree in mechanics to tell that this thing's thoroughly banjaxed. Click call mechanic to get them to come over and fix it for us. So,
hello?
just to
Bob.
explain,
Bob, I
water
need you to
treatment
come here and
facilities
fix this,
work in a
please.
similar manner
Thank you.
to power sources,
Bob.
in that they have a radius
I know
of
it's your lunch
influence
break,
around them.
but come on,
That
Bob.
means any body
Where are
of
you?
water which is even partly
Yeah, we
within
need
that
to fix this.
radius will be cleaned automatically.
Bob.
Also, like power sources, if they get damaged,
Bob.
that radius of influence will shrink, meaning that it might
Where's
stop
Bob?
cleaning water sources which were only just
Paging
within its
Bob.
reach. If you
Hello,
want to
Bob.
check how much of your zoo is covered by your water
Hey,
treatment
do you know where Bob
facilities,
is?
then there's a heat map you can use to see the coverage.
That's
that
not Bob.
way, you can quickly spot problem areas and rectify the issue.
Bob. Where Bob, thank you. Look, it took you forever. Where were you, Bob? Oh. That's why. Hang on. You got the wrong name. There we go. Now, Bob. That's why. I was calling you by the wrong name. Now you're Bob. Please fix this.
Good work.
Ah, excellent.
Now that the water treatment facility has been repaired, the water will be cleaned up in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. You can also use mechanics
what?
to repair power facilities, transport rides, spins, benches, signs, and, as you already know, habitat barriers.
Oh, yes.
Now, I'll be honest, I'm still a little worried about that disease scare we had, so I think we should do some research into it. Doing research into a disease can help prevent future outbreaks of it. And even if we do have an outbreak, it'll make the disease much less potent.
Well, I
I'd
mean,
like
that
you to
makes
start
sense.
some research into bordetalosis. Disease research can
right.
be found in vet research, so head over to your research center
So
and get
research
one of
is
the
in
vets researching
zoo,
it.
vet research, and all of these bad things. Bordetalosis. That's a sign of vet. We'll assign you.
Lovely job. Once that research is complete, I expect we'll send that disease
Cool.
packing in no time.
So we successfully started researching this disease, and that'll make us safer.
That was a close run thing with those antelopes. I dread to think what might have happened if you hadn't got them into quarantine as quickly as you did. Fast thinking there.
Yeah, I mean,
Outbreak
you know,
of viral gastroenteritis.
takes a
Here
lot to look at it
Goodwin
and decide to
Though,
click the button,
luckily,
you know.
that was just limited to me and my wife.
What?
Right. Now that we've got all our urgent tasks in hand,
Okay.
we can start to focus on the guests and improving their time in the park.
They seem to be
You
having
see,
a fun
you could
time. What do
also
you mean?
Research into new and improved guest facilities, transport rides, as
Ah,
well as
better
new
equipped
types
bathrooms.
of barrier and other things via the workshop. I've highlighted the workshop for you, so head over there, select it, and then click on View Workshop.
Okay, this one, workshop. Maybe view
And
this.
finally, assign a mechanic to research souvenir shops by dragging and dropping them onto it. I can't wait to see what they come up
Souvenir
with.
shops. Yes, please design me some souvenir shops appropriate to the theming. Oh, souvenir shops. Here we go. Here, you work on
Great
that.
stuff. That
Give me your
research will
ideas,
take a little
spin them
while,
around,
so let's have a
let's
look
think
at
about it,
something else in
get
the
back to me on
meantime.
Monday.
Because we've had some good news.
Good news? Good news? I'm guessing that antelope is safe again.
It turns out that we're allowed to adopt more
Oh.
giant pandas. The authorities have given us 3 females to help with our breeding program.
Oh,
Even so, I'm sure you know how notoriously difficult it is to get pandas to breed, so we'll have to be patient.
yeah.
Our current giant panda habitat is full to the brim.
That is weird.
But luckily, we've already got another habitat ready to go.
Ah.
But before we move our new pandas in, they'll need to go through quarantine. Of course,
Quarantine.
we can't do that until we've accepted them. So
All right.
open up animal trading and
Let's
go
grab 'em.
into the animal reward section.
So we've got
Just
3.
click transfer to animal storage next to each of the pandas, and then they'll be sent there.
This last one's not that great. Look at this. Look at this. I'm glad that this panda has black and white fur. I was concerned about that. Alright. Transfer to animal
Finally, we
storage.
can send them from animal storage to quarantine. To do that, just select them in animal storage,
Yep.
then click send to zoo, and then click on the quarantine facility in the zoo. Don't worry,
Send to zoo.
I've highlighted it for you so you can find it easily.
I could have found it, you know. I knew what this was, thank you. Okay, that's 2. And the last one, you really need to go quarantine. Good gracious.
While we wait for them to clear quarantine, you should set up their new habitat so they feel at home in there. I'll also need you to bring over one of the male pandas from our other habitat, but because without him, we're not going to have much of a breeding program, are we? So go on, move him over and get everything set up for your pandas.
Alright. So we need to move him over to here. So let's go over here. Let's go to this one. We want the animals in this enclosure. Let's take him. He's just kipping out here by himself anyways. I mean, I know he's eating from this feeder. Sorry. We'll make sure to put one in this new habitat here. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's get the habitat set up. We want the right terrain for some pandas. So habitat. Let's do food and water. And we're going to go ahead and filter this through pandas. Giant panda. That way we only get the things that we need for them. We know they eat a lot, so let's go ahead and make some large some large feeding areas. Put one here, and we'll put one over here. Okay, and some water. We'll do. They've got a watering hole over there. Let's put the watering feeder here. Let's do enrichment items for pandas. Let's see. That one guy liked this scatter feeder, so we'll put one of these down so we can play around with that. Some scratching tree. Ooh, a tamarind tree. I do like me some tamarinds. They can have that. Wind chimes. Let's give them some wind chimes to play around with. Like that. And let's see. What else? What else? Something else to play with. Let's see. Is he happy with what's here? No, he's not. He wants more short grass, less tall grass. Nature. Oh no, terrain. That's right. We want more short grass. So let's put some more short grass in here. Clear up this long grass. Way too much long grass.
Our new female pandas have been given a clean bill of health. You'd best move them into the new habitat so they can settle in. And I hope you've made their habitat as comfy as possible.
Well, I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
If they're happy.
I know that. I know that. Trust me, I know that. Let's take you. Select all. Move. Let's go back over to this. Oops. Panda pen here. And bam.
Oh, bless. I think they'll be really happy in there. Fingers crossed we'll see some lovely new cubs sooner rather than later.
Yes, quite.
Right. While they're being delivered, we'd better get on with something else. Oh,
I need to do
dear
this.
me. There's never any time to rest when you're running a zoo, is there? Well, unless you hit the pause button. Okay, I think it's time I taught you all about work zones. I know, they don't sound as interesting as the animals, but trust me, they're ever so useful. You see, work zones are a way of making sure that your staff concentrate on specific habitats or tasks within the zoo, so they aren't wandering off elsewhere when it's time to feed the animals or the like. So let's start by creating a new work zone and then assigning a keeper to it so that they know to look after the new pandas. To do that, go into the zoo section, then click on staff and then work zones.
Okay, so zoo staff and work zones.
Now click on new work zone.
New work
To
zone.
set up your new work zone, I'll need you to select the highlighted habitat gate, staff room and keeper hut. Oh, and don't forget to name it something useful. Once you're done, just go ahead and exit the work zone creator.
Okay, so the habitat, keeper hut, and the staff room. And we're gonna call this area cooler panda yard. There we go. There we go.
Now let's hire a new keeper and assign them to our new work zone. We don't want them getting distracted by other goings-on in the zoo. Go on, hire one.
Well, I mean, sure. All right, we need to hire a keeper. Bam.
Then click on your new keeper to bring up their information panel and go to their employment tab.
You. Who are you? Athena Parks. Employment.
At the bottom, you can assign them to your new work zone from the drop-down menu.
Cooler panda yard.
There you go.
Oh, yeah,
Now your
see?
keeper will focus his attention on our new pandas. Oh,
Did you
and
just
so you
jump
know,
over the
all
railing?
types of staff can be assigned
I
work
saw
zones.
you.
Just
You
make
just
sure
jumped
that they
over.
have access to all the buildings that they need. And one last thing, you might find it faster to assign them from the work zones
One-star
tab in
worker.
the staff section of zoo management. That'll save you having to chase around selecting your staff one by one.
Yeah, that would be
Oh,
annoying.
It sounds like the brand research has been completed. You should collect your rewards. And you can do that by clicking on the notification or by going back into mechanic research.
Mechanic research.
Now that
Done.
we've got our lovely new Just a Memento shop designed,
5
we
items
should build one of them near the zoo's exit.
in the souvenir
That
shop.
way the guests won't miss it on their way out, and we won't miss out on their money.
Well, I mean, that's one way of putting it. Alright, so let's see here. So we want a gift shop right here. Gift shop. Give me a gift shop. Merchandise. Ah, Panda Park, just a memento. Just a memento. Yes, quite. The puns are a bit much. Yeah.
Oh, that's ever
Yeah.
so wonderful, that is. Anyway, I'm just off for a moment, but I'm sure I'll have some more jobs for you to look at shortly.
Got some panda statues. Okay.
Aw, those pandas look just adorable. I can see why people keep foolishly forgetting that they're wild bears. And good work on that new gift shop branding. Just a
Cuddle
memento.
Picture
Very
book.
clever. Much
T-shirt.
better than our old overpriced gifts branding. I'm all for truth
what?
in advertising, but it was perhaps a little on the nose.
Oh my gosh.
Back as promised.
That's a bit much.
Right. I'd like you to increase the number of different species in the zoo. Now, you can find out what species are already in your zoo by going into the zoo section and then into the animals area.
Ah, sure.
And if you're wondering how you're going to fit them all in, then mixed species habitats are a great way to save space and create interesting habitats.
I see. So we're
Just
going to have to
make
mix some
sure
species.
to check the Zoopedia to find out which species enjoy living together. E.g., don't mix lions with antelopes.
Well, some like living with others. Sort of. Alright, what do we have here? What is our task, first of all? Nope, that's not it. We want a task of 18 species, and we currently have 15. So we need 3 more species. We've got a bunch of pandas, and we've got some flamingos. Lots of flamingos. So copy. Okay. Saltwater crocodiles. Let's take a look at some of these enclosures and see what's in what. So what is in here? These are flamingos. Lots and lots of flamingos in there. Okay. Over here, we've got some crocodiles. Okay. What was in this one? This one also has crocodiles. Let's see what things will work with other crocodiles. So not endangered, which is nice. Natural habitats, species data. Okay. Interspecies enrichment. So they don't benefit from sharing space. Okay, so maybe not that. Alright, well, we have a bunch of pens for that. Let's take a look at what some of these other enclosures have. What is in this one? This one we have one sable antelope. That's it. Let's go ahead and check out him. Interspecies enrichment. So these antelope will be enriched by sharing their habitat. So let's see if we can get some of these in there as well. Let's look for, it was common warthog. Ah, we got some warthogs here. So let's get one warthog. Let's get one for now. I guess if we're playing everything safe, they should go into quarantine. Just to be safe. So we'll go ahead and make this enclosure to include warthogs as well. So let's go ahead and go to the habitat, and let's go food and water, and we want to reset the filters. We want common warthog. So for feeding stations, we don't need a big feeding station, just one small one should suffice. We'll put it here. And then we need some water. Again, we don't need a lot, because we're just having one warthog. So let's go ahead and put that, we'll put it over here. Okay. And enrichment items. Food enrichment items. There's a small barrel feeder. We'll have that in there so we can play around with it. We'll have, let's see, scratching tree. Do another tamarind scratching tree. That's nice. And climbable. There's no climbables for him. Okay. Quarantine passed. Ready to leave. Awesome. Let's take him. Move him to this pen. And now what we can do is see how he's doing. There he is. There he is. Look at him. Look at him. All right. Terrain. He'd prefer more long grass. He's got plenty of enrichment. Okay. And yeah. Okay. Can I do this long grass now? Oh, I can. Let's see if he prefers this. Let's do a little bit more long grass on the edge. There we go. See, he's happy. He's happy. Now, did I mess up the antelope's happiness? Oh, he's fine with the grass too. Requires less plant and tree coverage. Okay. Well, what if we remove this tree? Does that make you happier? That does. Okay, that made him happier. Are you still okay? Yes, you're still happy. Okay, so that tree was you were kind of getting stressed by that tree, weren't you? That tree, you did not like the look of that tree. Well, don't worry. I removed it. You don't have to worry. Go ahead and scratch your head on this lovely tamarind tree. Be my guest. Yep. 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 Let's watch you. Scratch your head. Yeah. Yeah. See, that's nice. That tree's a nice tree. That other tree, no good. I know that. Don't worry. It's gone. We removed that tree. Now you've got a buddy to talk to. His name's Fred, or it will be soon. Let's go see. Hello, Fred. Fred. Yep. This is Fred. Fred. That over there is make sure that yep, he's male. This over here is Paul. Paul didn't like that tree, we removed it, and yep, now you can just kind of kip out to you and just have some fun talking. Wow, look at that nose. That is a nose right there. Yep. That's a nose. Okay. Yep. Yep. Up. See, introduce yourselves or not. That's fine. Yep. That's fine. Where are you going? What you gonna do? You gonna eat something? Drink something? Oh. Yeah. Can we get a... Yeah, I need to call the cleaner. Yeah. Okay. Well, you know, it's a zoo. You expect it. You expect it. Let's try wildebeest. That sounds interesting. Wildebeest. Wildebeest. Yeah, we got some wildebeest here. Alright. Let's go ahead and take him. And we're going to put him in quarantine, because that's what we're supposed to do. Quarantine. Okay. Alright. that'll give us 3 separate species in there, which is kind of cool. And is this really not have... Look at this. There's no railing. You can just look at them. I don't know how I feel about that. Apparently that's enough. Okay. Apparently high enough bags do that. I didn't know that. That's good to know. So we should be able to see the keeper run around and pick up the new animal and drop him in. Ah, here he comes. Here he comes. He's got him in that box. That's got a wildebeest in that box. Ah. Hello. How do you like it here? Well, social group, that might change. How are we doing for animal species? We have a grand total of 17. We need one more animal species. Let's not fill up that same pen, because that would be a little bit awkward. Let's, what do we have in here? Bear tapir. Okay. Well, let's see. We got pandas. Pandas. That pen is done. That pen is full. What's in this enclosure? Oh, those are those guys. There's already too many of those. These are crocodiles, and they don't like having all these things in them. These are the flamingos, which there's a lot of them. What's in here? Oh! We've got some tortoises. Giant tortoises. Let's see if tortoises like being with other people. No. They like being on their own. That's okay. That's okay. I can understand that. Red pandas? Yeah, they like staying on their own. What's in this one? We've only got 2 in here. What is this? Wait, what is this? Bear tapir, no copy. Bears tapir. Ah, okay. So these guys do benefit from sort of interspecies enrichment with Colombian white-faced capuchin monkey and giant anteater. Giant anteaters. These guys look cool. He's like, let's see if we can get some anteaters in this pen. Oh, there's no anteaters. What about capuchin monkeys? Nope. Sadly, there's none of those either. So we can't put anything in there because there's nothing that will benefit from being in there. What about? I guess I should just check out pandas, right? I mean, that's the whole thing, right? This is pandas. No, they like being on their own too. There wasn't anything. We couldn't get any anteaters, and we couldn't get any capuchin monkeys. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna build a new enclosure. We're just gonna build one right here. There's a nice little plot of land, and we'll just enclose it. Put in a little work area, and we'll just have our new spot. So let's build a barrier. And we'll just use simple things. We probably don't need a lot. We'll use wood logs. Okay. And camera, thank you. Let's do here. And let's increase the length of this. Again, we'll move the lights. There we go. And then, yeah, close that off. Okay, let's figure this out. Now, we need to take these sections and replace that with a glass barrier so people can see. And these sections, let's say these sections here, we'll replace with glass. And then these sections here. We'll replace these with glass. Maybe these sections here. That way people can see, and then, yeah. Okay, now let's pick an animal to put in here. So here's what we can get. Tortoise we've got. These things we have. Wildebeest, pangolins, yep. Warthogs. We can get a black bear, that's kind of cool. Galapagos turtles, little crocodiles things, greater flamingos, Indian peafowls. We could have peafowls in here. Those are very loud. Let's try the bears. This is, after all, panda bears. Let's focus on the bears. Take him. And I guess we'll take her. Okay. Okay, so now all we have to do is figure out what we want to do with this habitat. So let's start with food and water. Underwater box feeder. Oh, we don't have any water. Okay, hang on a second. Hang on a second. We need some water. We need some calm water. Where can we put some water? Put it here. Oh. Oh. That is an awful lot, but that seems like that might be nice. We'll find out. We'll find out. Enrichment. Tree scatter feeder. I like that. And some toys. Got some scratching trees. Got some wind chimes. I'll give him some wind chimes. And a drum. I can play with the drum. And climbable stuff. If we have some trees in here, they probably don't need the climbables, but we do want to give them a shelter. Aquatic jetties habitat. That looks kind of cool. I guess what we could do is we could have the jetty. Oh, look at that. And do that. Yeah, look at that. Alright. Oh, here he comes. He's bringing the bears. I might need to raise the door.
I'm sure you know by now how to make your animals happy. So you'd best get that sorted before the inspector gets here.
Inspector?
Sorry, did I not mention there was an inspector coming? Oh dear.
Well, okay then. Okay, so what does he need? He needs more soil, less long grass, and more short grass. Alright, easy enough. Let's take this short grass and let's increase this. Oops. There we go. Oh, look, he's climbing the tree. He's already climbing. Look at him. Look at. Well, I can't remove these trees now. Wow, he's really high up there. Cool. Oops. Whoops. Oh my goodness. Dangerous animal has escaped. Oh, she climbed over the fence. Oops. Let's call a vet. I didn't think about this. Edit barrier. We want to select all of it. And we need to climb proof. The left side needs to be climb proof. Is that right? Or is it the right side? Oh yeah. The right side needs to be climb proofed. Yes. Okay. Yep. Okay, well, we will We'll get that one there. Yeah, I didn't make the walls climb proof. I knew that. I knew that. Let's take a look at the animals, and let's filter this by welfare. So these guys have the worst welfare. So let's go take a look and see what's wrong. Social crowding issues. There's too many of them, basically. But also not enough climbable stuff. There's not enough snow. Interesting. Got some trees it doesn't like. But basically, so we've got too many that are here. Let's go ahead and we could release this animal to the wild. That would give us some points and also would remove some of the people. Let's do that. Okay, so that's been released to the wild. How is the spacing issues now? It's better. Still too many present. Okay, let's go back and let's look at these guys again. Let's go ahead and release this one to the wild as well. I think it's still a space issue. What about these flamingos? Flamingos. Hello? Thank you. Enrichment. Ah, toy enrichment and food enrichment. We can handle that. Enrichment. Let's clear this. Species. Greater flamingo. Greater flamingo. Alright. Herbs. Okay. So this is a toy enrichment, which you have none of apparently. Here you go. You got some herbs. Oops. Let's put a sprinkler out here.
Looks like you've got everything humming
There we
away
go.
nicely. Well done.
Good job. Now everyone's happy.
Oh, well, it seems that with our new pandas and other species, we've attracted lots and lots of new guests. Let's work on making sure those guests are kept happy. That means making sure they have great views of the animals, lots of places to buy food and drink, and, well, lots of places to get rid of food and drink. Toilets.
I see.
You should think carefully about where to put your guest facilities.
Lens
though.
flare.
For instance, don't put all of the food shops in the same place. Just look at how the guests are distributed around the park and put your facilities where they'll be needed the most. As long as you remember to pay attention to what the guests are thinking, you'll soon have a handle on what everyone wants.
Oh, look, the bears are on the dock. Oh, look at that. Look at that. How nice. Okay, so now, approve the zoo. Guest needs view. Okay, heat maps. Guest needs. Alright. So, happy versus unhappy. Got some unhappy people over here. How are you unhappy? Alright. Let's see. What do we think we might need? Let's see. Let's do toilets. Who need this is okay, this is a little bit strange. I never thought about zoos from this point of view, but yeah, we're gonna look at everyone who needs to go to the bathroom. These people are bursting. Oh my goodness. The pandas just take it right out of them. So we're gonna put a bathroom right here. Right here. Facilities. Guest facilities. Toilets. Let's do a large toilet area. Bam. Good. Excellent. Now everyone who's seen these guys can say, oh, I'm bursting. Let me go in there. Okay. All right. Let's look at hunger. Where are people hungry? They don't seem to be too hungry in most of these places. Maybe in the back? We don't have anything in the back by the bears. Let's put it back here. Shell down first, like this. And then you put the shop down. Maybe that's how it works. Ah! So you do put the shell down first. Okay, well, would have been nice to know. Would have been nice. Okay. Let's put, maybe we'll put an education center here. Let's get rid of that tree. We're going to put a small shell right here. Like that. And then we're going to put the facilities information center. Hello? 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 There we go. There we go. Okay. That is very weird. I'm gonna have to figure out a better way of doing that one. Let's just have nice benches. Where people can relax. And throw away their trash. Here, let's put one there. Well, the baby's about to mature. One we started with. Should we do a recycling bin? Let's just do none of those.
Oh,
there we go.
Sounds like the inspector's almost here. Now, I fully expect you to pass with flying colours.
No.
Anything less, and I might have to organise a little job exchange scheme for you with whoever's mucking out the pandas.
Okay, receive a zoo inspection report with an overall star rating of 2.5. Ah, so here is the zoo inspector. Where is that inspector? Ah! Got a top-notch one from that. Okay. Is it snowing? Oh my gosh, it's snowing. How are you doing? She's doing good. Excellent. Okay, let's see if we can find her. There she is. Here's the inspector. Boy. She's got her clipboard. Let's see if we can read what's on her clipboard. No. Taking an awful long time to walk around. She's got to go all the way over there. Cleanliness. Cleanliness. Get a keeper over here right now. Okay. Where are you right now? Are you heading to the copy or the tortoise next? See Gia, so just gonna see this one. Come on, good rating. Oh. Almost a good rating. Ah, she did good. Okay. Alright, I'll take that. Where is she? Where? Oh, I see. There she is. Well, she's leaving. She's done. She's inspected the zoo. She found that the bears were not happy, the monkeys were not happy, and yeah, well, that came and went.
Goodness.
There we go.
You know, I really can't believe just how much you've come on
Yeah, we
during
did
our
it.
time together.
We fixed the panda
It goes
park.
to show Bernie's got a keen eye for talent. Oh, and speaking of Bernie, he's not finished with you yet. He's got a new job for you in Canada.
Canada,
I get
eh?
the feeling that you'd best pack a warm coat. Oh,
Well, it just snowed
it's
here.
been wonderful getting to know you, and I'm sure we'll meet again. But in the meantime, good luck.
Oh, cool. Well, that was fun. That was great. We fixed up the panda park.
I've been told that there are smiles on the faces of all of the guests. And that's a real testament to the hard work you've put into this place. And if anything, I hear the animals look even happier.
I mean, 2 of them did just die.
In all honesty, it's hard to tell with the pandas. They're so enigmatic.
Yes,
I'm told that Lin's quite the character, though. Oh, she's really been a hit with the visitors. You could even say the business is bam-booming.
I see.
And, fingers crossed, we might even be able to feature pandas at some of my other zoos, now that you've shown everyone we know how to cater for their welfare. I shouldn't be surprised, though. After all, you've become a very capable trainee zoo manager. I suspect there isn't a single task I could throw at you which you wouldn't handle with aplomb. That said, I think the next one's gonna be a bit of a curveball.
I see. This is the candle one, I wonder. All right, cool. Well, that was good. We completed it. We got a few new animals in, updated the thing, and made a new panda pen, and it was good. A lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed this. We'll go through some of the other tutorials and learn more about how to play this game, and then we'll eventually get into a full campaign for ourselves. But we're still learning the ropes, still trying to figure out how these shells work and all the other things. So there's a lot of options, so much customizability. But yeah, it was fun. It was really good. Hope everyone enjoyed it. And yeah, GG's everyone. See you next time.